Thank you, Arthur. And we appreciate you for spending this evening with you. This event has a very serious background to it, I'd like to say. This is our 20th year. The Gateway Classic Sports Foundation was founded by the late Mr. Earl Wilson, Jr. If we could acknowledge Mr. Wilson. His whole mission, in all seriousness, his whole mission was to make sure that C students would be able to attend historically black colleges and universities. That was his mission, and that's what he fought for, and that's what he built on this corner right here at 2012 Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. Building onto his foundation, Arthur Tyler, myself, who are both Earl Wilson's niece and nephew, decided that we cannot live out Earl's dream. However, we can carry the torch and build onto this foundation ourselves so that we can stay in the community. So with that said and done, what we're trying to do, right now we currently have 6 students in school. Your seats tonight, the tickets that you paid, has much more to do with just eating a meal or watching amateur boxing tonight. It will help us to keep our students in school. Thank you. We currently have 6 students who are attending historically black colleges and universities who have been in school, who are all doing well, and we have 2 who are going into this fall who will be attending one Fisk and one Philander Smith University. So we have some students that are doing great things. We want to continue supporting them. We also have a young lady here with us tonight. If she can please stand. She's at our sponsor table. She's a boxer. She's a boxer, guys. She's a junior in high school. She attends Blewett High School, and she's a boxer. So she's gonna watch and take notes tonight. So we definitely need to continue supporting our youth in the community, and also we want you all to continue supporting us. Rumor has it, we're gone, we're not gone. We will not go away. We will be here, and with the continued support from you all, we will continue doing what Mr. Earl Wilson Jr. started. However, we're gonna do it our way, and we will be successful with the help of you guys. I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors. Andy Seasoning. I'd like to acknowledge our sponsors. Also, all of our VIPs who are up on the stage, Peoples, Andy Seasoning, the Gateway Classic, Amarin, who continue supporting the cause. Sorry, Mr. Arthur. Alcorn. Tyler Alcorn. His table's empty. Tyler Alcorn. Oh, he's not here. Thank you. So I hope you guys are enjoying yourself thus far. Again, don't be a stranger to the Gateway Classic. There will not be a football game because actually the Gateway Classic is not about football. It's about our community. It's about our students. And I need you guys to support me as the COO of the Gateway Classic Sports Foundation. I've done a lot of things around St. Louis, but this is my passion, and the students need you guys. I need you, so please continue to support the Gateway Classic.
Okay, folks, we have a very special VIP presentation. At this time, the first person being inducted into the St. Louis Boxing Hall of Fame this year, he will be accepting the Gary Bess Award, and that man is standing ringside, about to make his way into the ring, Arthur Tyler Jr. And he's going to be presented by his cousin, Vanessa Hughes.
Got it down? Yes, I got it down. Did you see my face? Okay, I'm not. On behalf of the St. Louis Gateway Classic Sports Foundation, we'd like to present the Gary Best Award to the best cousin in the whole world, Arthur Tyler. Arthur has a speech, y'all. But I got a little trick for y'all. Y'all have to listen Listen to him when he starts telling his speech, and then look at me because I will translate. So, with that said, if you've ever talked to Arthur on the phone before, you know what I'm talking about. If you've never talked to Arthur before, you're in for a treat. Congratulations.
Thank you. Hold it, man.
He got a whole speech.
Thank you. Talk to the mic, sir. Thank you. It is with a multiple of thanks I would like to extend. Okay. It is with a multiple of thanks that I would like to extend the boxing community for choosing me for the Gary Best Award. Thank you. I would like to personally thank Evelyn Rice people, my uncle Earl Wilson, the late Earl Wilson, the late Merle Taylor, for bringing recognition to St. Louis boxers, coaches, referees back to St. Louis. I also would like to thank St. Louis Recreation, Ozark Boxing. Thank you. Julie Neese, Craig Aldrich, and Peggy Metcalf. Jack Riley, Steve Holly, Michael Cross, Jesse Davis Sr., Jim Howell. Thank you guys. I couldn't do this year without you. Thank you. To my wife, Linda, thank you for all what you do for me, and thank you.
And thank you.
Thank you. I really thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, here we go, boxing fans. Our first boxing inductee of 2014, Radford, the Man Beasley. Hey, Radford became a St. Louis four-time Golden Glove champion between the years of 1992 and 95. He went on to win 4 regional championships in 3 states, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. He also defeated 4 Golden Gloves national champions, and he won 2 national tournaments in Ohio. Radford the Man qualified to fight in the Olympic trials in 92 and 1996. His amateur record consisted of 57 big victories. He also turned pro and retired in 2004 with a professional record of 23-3 once again. Radford, the Man Beasley. Please welcome DJ Jim Wers.
Thank you, Mark. Our next inductee this evening is Mr. Caesar Forrest, ladies and gentlemen. Caesar started boxing in 1959. He started boxing at the Tandy Recreation Center under Coach Sam Godfather Westbrooks, and he won the Novice 112 Division City Championship in 1960. He won the Golden Gloves Championship in the 112 Open Division in 1961 and 1963. He fought in the Golden Gloves Tournaments of Champions in Chicago, winning 5 decisions. He also enjoyed sparring with some of the best, Tommy Reynolds, Clifton Weaver, and Leon Lattimore. Caesar retired from boxing in 1963. He's now married to Ernestine Forrest and the proud father of 9 children. Caesar retired from Monsanto, Hertz Car Rentals, and owns his own landscaping business, and is now fighting for the Lord as an associate minister at Bethesda Temple Church of the Apostolic Faith. Ladies and gentlemen, Caesar Forrest. Our next inductee, ladies and gentlemen, may I welcome you, Mr. Harold Leslie Cade. Harold Leslie Cade, ladies and gentlemen. In 1969, with his 2 brothers, They were introduced to boxing at the Visitation Recreation Center under Mr. Killebrew. In 1970, James Merrill became the boxing coach at the center, and Harold took a greater interest in the sport. And in 1971, Harold, fighting at 85 pounds, sub-novice, won the Albaton Scott Award for Outstanding Fighter by scoring the first knockout of the tournament. In 1973 and 74, Harold won the 112-pound and 118-pound novice weight class. And in 75, Harold joined the United States Air Force to serve his country. And from 1982 to 1997, Harold coached and boxed in the UK and European theater. He fought at 147 pounds, winning the Armed Forces Championship of the UK and Europe in 1978, 79, 81, and 82. In 1980, when our nation lost its entire international boxing team, Harold was selected by the Armed Services to represent the United States in the International Boxing Tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, Harold Leslie Cade.
Our next inductee, he was known as the counterpuncher, Kirk Douglas Jr. Kirk started his boxing career out of 12th and Park under the guidance of Hall of Famer Kenny Lohr. Kirk had many accomplishments during his boxing career. He had 176 amateur fights, 28 professional fights. He was a 5-time Golden Glove champion, 4-time Diamond Glove champion, and 3-time Silver Gloves champion, and 3 times the Junior Olympic champion. In addition to now being a coach, Kirk is a regular contributor to the community in helping promote boxing to the kids, keep them off their streets, stay out of trouble, help promote more of a positive outlook on their lives. He is here and supported by his lovely wife Stacy and their 6, count them, 6 children. Kirk Douglas Jr.
All right, our next inductee. Please welcome Mercy Mendoza. Mercy Mendoza began boxing at the age of 11 under the tutelage of coaches Gene McGovern and Jack Bogosian at the Lincoln Athletic Club in Granite City, Illinois. In 1956, Mercy won the St. Louis Golden Gloves in the 112-pound sub-novice division. And in 1979, he returned as a coach and trainer for the Mexican Honorary Commission Boxing Club in his old Granite City neighborhood, Lincoln Place. It was there in Lincoln Place at the community center down in the basement where boys became confident young men, were making of future Golden Gloves champions, professional trainers, and St. Louis Boxing Hall of Famers took place. And in 1980, he received the Outstanding Coaching Award for his contributions to the youth of the community. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you Mercy Mendoza. Our next inductee into the St. Louis Boxing Hall of Fame. We've done many fights together. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike England. Mike, longtime referee in the state of Missouri and the Midwest, developed a love for boxing at the early age of 6. In 1990, along with a friend training a fighter in Sedalia for the Tough Man competition when it was approached by the commissioner to see if he was interested in judging fights. From 91 to 94, Mike started training several fighters at Bosch Sports and Mixed Martial Arts. And in 95, Mike started judging professionally and refereeing professional fights. Throughout his career, he had the opportunity to referee a number of title fights for the WBC and the NABF. And in fact, in 1 year, Mike did 51 shows and had 10 to 12 fights on each of the cards. In fact, he's done so many boxing shows that Rumble Time Promotions took notice, let him know that he had refereed more fights that year than any other referee in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the best in the business. Mr. Mike England.
Our next inductee, Mike Stocker. Hey, in 1964, Mike started training in judo. After graduating high school in '68, he enlisted in the U.S. Army. He did tours in Vietnam, Israel, Greece, Turkey, and Lebanon. In 1972, he started studying karate. In 1987 and '88, Mike fought in the first two Guns N' Hoses. He also started coaching Guns N' Hoses in '89 and has sat on the executive board ever since. His kickboxing and MMA titles include Cruiserweight Division, North American title, Intercontinental title. He fought for the World title, World Executive title, Kickboxing Hall of Fame, Mark Gartland Award from Guns N' Hoses, Rakkasan's Martial Arts Association Hall of Fame. He currently coaches boxing, kickboxing, MMA, and he is an 8th degree black belt. Mike has also been the president of the Special Forces Association for 10 years. He does a benefit for the soldiers every year. It is entitled the Green Beret Casualty Fund. I introduce to you Mike Stocker. Our next inductee, Peter Vaquero, ring announcer. Hey, when local and regional fight promoters are looking to land and hand the microphone to the strongest announcer available, they call on Pete Vaquero. Several major international players have also called on him to bring the highest level of professionalism to their shows, including Don King, Cedric Kushner, and Main Events Promotions. In a column review of boxing that appeared in November of 2004 in the edition of the St. Louis American newspaper, boxing writer Glenn McBrady noted, ring announcer Peter Vaquero was wearing his customary tuxedo as he stepped through the ropes to begin the introductions with his impeccable delivery. I give you Peter Vaquero.
The next inductee into the class of the 2014 St. Louis Boxing Hall of Fame, welcome Robert Galladay. Robert began his boxing career in 1981 at the Neighborhood Association Center located in North St. Louis and trained under Dr. Donnell Westmoreland and Mr. Roosevelt Butch Riaz. He won 2 Golden Gloves tournaments in the sub-novice and sub-novice special weight divisions in 1983 and 1984. He won numerous Diamond Gloves tournaments along with countless local boxing matches throughout the inner city and county. In 1988, Robert graduated and enlisted into the U.S. Army. It was during his service that Robert rekindled his love for the sport of boxing. While assigned to Fort Hood, located in Texas, he joined the post-boxing team in 1989. Won numerous tournaments while traveling with the boxing team, but his boxing career was again interrupted when he was deployed to fight in Saudi Arabia in Operation Desert Shield. His tour lasted 1 year. He returned home to the U.S. in 1991 and received an honorable discharge from the U.S. Army. Robert today is currently employed with the Veterans Affairs Administration with 23 years of service. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure, Mr. Robert Galladay. Your next inductee this evening, please welcome Steve Bowen. Steve began his boxing career at the age of 17 at the South Broadway Athletic Club under the coaching of Ron Ecker. In 1968, Steve won the open division in the 126-pound class, Missouri Golden Gloves, and the 126-pound class, Illinois Golden Gloves. In 1968, Steve was named the Outstanding Boxer of the Year. In '69, he won the open division in the 139-pound class in the Missouri Golden Gloves and Illinois Golden Gloves, and had the privilege of interviewing with Rocky Marciano in Kansas City. Also, an outstanding overall record as an amateur. winning 100 of 103 bouts. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Bowen.
Okay, our next inductee, unfortunately, could not be here with us this evening. However, his daughter will be here in the ring, and there she is, Tiara Kinnan. She'll be accepting the award for her father, who everybody knew as the Red Bomber, Sylvester Kinnan. Kinnan. Sylvester scored a major upset of Margarito Marquez in Houston, Texas, to become the number 2 ranked contender in the world at that time. Once again, everybody knew him as the Red Bomber for his hair and his knockouts. One more time, show him some love, Sylvester Kinnan.
Thanks,
Okay, once again, the next inductee, unfortunately, could not be here with us tonight. He was actually a good friend of mine. I was his professional ring announcer when he was a promoter. Of course, I'm speaking of Tony the Tiger Pruitt. Hey, his brother is here with us tonight. Here's Tony's brother, Clarence Pruitt. He's going to be accepting the honor. Tony had a hell of a career, actually. He also turned pro. He had 7 victories. In 1995, he became the fighting promoter that he was with TAC Enterprise. Unfortunately, Tony passed away in 1996. One more time, Tony the Tiger Pruitt. And there's Clarence.
Our final inductee this evening, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ulysses Martin. He was introduced to the sport of boxing at the age of 9 under the guidance of world-famous Kenny Lower. Ulysses also fought a number of local bouts in the 119-pound, 125, and 132-pound weight class divisions. He won the Diamond Glove Championship 8 times, including the Golden Glove Championship 10 times, and the Amateur Athletic Union title 3 times. Ulysses competed against a number of current former boxing Hall of Famers such as Donald Hayes, Maurice Purnell, the late Tony Martin, Bill White, and Gary Johnson. And one of his most memorable fights was against eventual world champion Rocky Lockridge at the National Golden Gloves in 1977. Ulysses was one of the U.S. Army boxing team from 1979 to 1982. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Ulysses Martin. That concludes the 2014 class of the St. Louis Boxing Hall of Fame.
On tonight's card, it comes in the 95-pound weight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, he represents the Iron Horse Boxing Club. Here is Jamar Pepperton. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner across the ring, he represents the Midwest Warriors. Welcome, Kobe Cannell. Cannell, scheduled for 3 rounds of boxing. Your referee, Mr. Johnny Graves.
the winner in the blue, Kobe Cornell, y'all. Make some noise for him.
Introducing first, boxing out of the red corner, representing Frankie D's. 3 rounds of action at 2 minutes apiece at 125 pounds. Out of the red corner, welcome Antoine Sindel. His opponent across the ring, boxing out of the blue corner, representing NCAA, welcome Lewis Love. Our referee in charge of the action when the bell rings, Mr. Johnny Graves.
Boy, Sexy is in for 2014.
All right, here we go on to bout number 4. Comes in the 125-pound weight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He represents the Tandy Boxing Club. Here is Carter Hill. His opponent, boxing out of the blue corner. He represents 12th and Park. Let's welcome Isaac Johnson. The referee in charge of this bout, Mr. Keith Bell. Don't forget, if you want 50-50 tickets, raise your hand. Andre and DJ Jimmy are selling tickets. 50-50 tickets, just raise your hand. It is in the books, and your winner comes from the red corner and the Tandy Boxing Club, Carter Hill. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very, very special guest professional boxer to introduce to you at this time. He grew up boxing in the Gamble Gym.
Just a reminder, everyone, if you want your 50-50 tickets, we're selling them at table 6. If we didn't get to you, we apologize. We're going to be giving away the 50-50 drawing after the next round. We are still selling tickets at table number 6. You get $5 gets you 10 tickets, $10 gets you a full round light. Thank you and good luck.
Our winner is Brandon Shellberg.
He represents the Iron Horse Boxing Club. Welcome, Mike Stiegel. His opponent from the Midwest Warriors, fighting out of the blue corner, Deontay Smith. Your referee, Mr. Kirk Grice.
We gonna call it, y'all. We gonna call it. Make some noise for him, y'all.
It is in the books, and your winner by TKO in round number 2, Mike Iron Horse Stiegel.
Big round of applause for both boxers.
Fighting out of the red corner, he fights for the Gamble Gym. Welcome, Kevin Ford. Kevin Ford. His opponent, fighting out of the blue corner and the NCAA Boxing Gym, here is Canton Miller. Scheduled for 3 rounds of boxing.
Show him some love. Show him some love.